Well, some of you are probably off work today, maybe home from school. That's because Martin Luther King Day is a national holiday.
That's right. And yesterday there was a big celebration for the civil rights leader at the Marcus Center for the Performing Arts. Students took part in it by interpreting Dr. King's words through art, speech, and writing. Today we're happy to welcome one of those students. It's Yasmeen Atta. She's the winner of the 11th and 12th grade writing contest, and she's here along with Paul Matthews, the president and CEO of the Marcus Center. Welcome to the Morning Blend, you guys.
Morning, both of you.
Great to be here.
Thanks for being here. This is exciting. I think, you know, it's such a big deal that you guys have these contests and that you teach all the values that Dr. Martin Luther King wanted to extend to children today. Talk a little bit about what the contest is and why, you know, students participate.
Well, there are 3 contests, speech, writing, and art. And we're just absolutely delighted that after doing this for 33 years, there were 4,000 students who participated in all the contests. Now, they all weren't winners, but just the amount of participation is just incredible. And they're interpreting Dr. King's words this year. We Shall Overcome was the theme.
That's right.
We'll hear about that this morning. So we just are delighted that they continue to recognize his legacy this way.
I know exactly what time of year it is whenever I see you, Paul, because you're always here on MLK Day, which we love. And one of the things, and we say this every year, but as Milwaukeeans, I think we should be super proud. I mean, this is the 33rd annual, and our city is one of only 2. I believe Atlanta is the other in the entire country who every year has celebrated Dr. King's legacy and his birthday.
Yes, that is correct, and I think that is an indication of how impactful he was on everyone's lives here. And you know, this event every year becomes more diverse as our community grows more diverse. That's a real positive benefit of our community, and I think it's an indication how his message was really universal.
Yeah. Yeah, for you, Yasmeen, you were the winner. You're a senior in high school, and you won the 11th and 12th grade writing contest. How did you hear about it?
I actually heard about it through my school, so our principal actually made an announcement of the winners who are within our school, because this is part of our curriculum. We do the writing contest each year within our school, and our teachers submit them. And so the principal announced it, and then when he said my name, I was just in shock, so it was pretty awesome.
Congratulations to you. And as you kind of processed the theme and went about your writing, what were some of the thoughts that you had in order to put it together?
Right, so in past years when I did this competition, I'd spend a lot of time into writing each essay. But for this year, even though I did spend a considerable amount of time, everything just came naturally because the theme was We Shall Overcome. And with everything going on right now, especially with the political climate, especially like with Muslims and the struggles that we're going through, I really felt like it was an appropriate time to show that despite what's happening, we will overcome this and we will do it with confidence.
I love that. What are your plans after high school?
I'm thinking nursing right now. I know I wanted to go into the medical field, and so for now I'm settled on nursing, and we'll see where it takes me.
That is awesome. We often on the show talk about nursing schools, and the career opportunities there are incredible. Would you read a portion of your speech for us? And it's called Overcoming Reality, right? Which I love your theme. So
Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the divisions within Milwaukee that split our city into concrete racial clusters. I'm sick of people treating those with darker skin colors as if they are somehow inferior. I'm sick of being placed with my Muslim brothers and sisters into a small box that defines us all, every single one of us, as terrorists. I'm sick of being divided. When in public, my religion of Islam is clearly stamped upon me because of the hijab or headscarf that I wear around my head. I don this hijab with pride. More than an article of clothing, I'm wearing a verse from our holy book, the Quran. Anti-Muslim rhetoric has recently grown into a rampant plague, spreading fiercely to every crevice and corner of our nation. So commonplace has this bigotry become that I no longer feel surprised at the news headlines, social media posts, and political speeches that undermine us. Slowly, painfully, and stealthily, the hatred and ignorance toward my fellow Muslims has become an unwelcome but definite part of my life. Change happens, though. It always does. What we must remember, however, is that when change happens for the better, it is only as a result of those who choose to act, and most importantly, overcome. The common phrase, "this too shall pass," is one that I often refer to in times of struggle. Yet in writing this essay, I realized that this phrase is not enough for one who strives to make this world and the outlook of others upon it far more positive. Rather, by being firm in the belief that we shall overcome, I vow to act upon this phrase in both my attitude and my actions, not only for my own sake, but for all those around me who are a part of this reality.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you.
you.
That's no easy thing to read an essay like that on TV. I'm really impressed.
Thank you so much.
Good
Thank
for you.
you.
If the nursing thing doesn't work out, I think you should go into public speaking.
Thank you so
in some
much.
form. That was really wonderful.
Thank you.
It was. You know, one of the things that you celebrate so much with this celebration that you do is so many different cultural and ethnic backgrounds, and that's something that's really important to you, is to celebrate diversity through this program that you guys run, isn't it?
Well, that's true. When we open our doors, we open them to all of Milwaukee, and one of the things that we're really proud about is this event and how multicultural it's become. And I just have to say that, and we've talked about this before, when these young people get up on stage and speak or they read what they've written, those of us who do public speaking and are in the media sort of as our day jobs, puts us to shame. They are just incredible, and we can be very proud that they're our future leaders.
Yeah, I agree with you, Paul. It was wonderful to meet you.
Thank
Very
you.
impressive. That was so nice of you to share it with us too. So glad they're young people like you, and it's just wonderful. The 34th annual, already looking ahead to next year.
Right.
I love this. It's happening Sunday, January 14th. So I'm going to put on my calendar that you're going to be back, Paul, on Monday,
Yes.
January 15th.
You can count on it.
Okay, I like that. At the Marcus Center for the Performing Arts. It's a free event, open to the public. You can find out more about this fantastic event at marcuscenter.org. Nice to meet both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thanks
so much.
for having
Congrats,
us.
Yeah.